joining us for our lower school closing exercises. We're going to open with a very special song performance by our 5th grade, led by Mrs. Heather Cleveland. Thank you.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll say if you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll say a word to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, you can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
Good afternoon and welcome to the lower school closing exercises. What a year. I am so glad we have the opportunity to end the school year in a much better way than we started. While this school year was different than any year before, as a school community, we truly made lemonade out of lemons. We came together to show what it means to be a community of learners. We pushed through, even though it took a little bit more time to recognize our friends when we were 6 feet away with a mask. We hung in there when Zoom fatigue started to creep up or you were stuck in a waiting room. For every student from pre-K3 to 5th grade, whether you were remote or in person, you rocked this school year. With everything needed to just go to school, Every time I passed the classroom or saw you guys outside in Jonesboro, you were engaged and enjoying yourselves. As a division, the lower school students reminded all of us adults that it was possible to still enjoy each day. Thank you all for being true NPA warriors. I'd like to also thank some special adults. These are the warriors who drove you to school or made sure you had the correct Zoom link before they jumped on their own Zoom meeting. These are the adults who trusted NPA this year. Our ability to open the school year was based on your partnership and trust of the NPA families. Thank you for partnering with us through this journey. There were plenty of unknowns when we started in August. But you jumped on board, you trusted us, and here we are, we made it. Thank you to each and every one of you. There's a particular author I love, Dr. Robert Brooks, who I had the opportunity to meet at a workshop. And he used the phrase charismatic adults. And that was a definition of an adult who children gain strength from. Adults who come into your life and make a profound impact on your experience. So I would like to thank all of the charismatic adults at NPA, from Mrs. Currit, the amazing classroom teachers, music teachers, world language teachers, ABC workers, and our maintenance crew. All of the adults who our students have gained strength from. Thank you for an amazing year. I'm sure there was nothing in most of our teachers' formal training to prepare them for teaching during the pandemic, but each of them taught and gave from their hearts this year. And finally, a special thank you to a teacher who generations of students and adults have gained strength from, my friend, Coach Linda Caruso. Coach P will be retiring this year after 41 years at NPA. She has embodied the motto of being kind and doing your best. Thank you for your example of waking up every day and deciding to do your best for NPA. We will miss you. Now, usually as I say goodbye at lower school closing, I ask each of you to choose something really cool you learned during during the school year, and continue to explore it this summer. I'm not going to do that this year. This year, I want you to do something that you were not able to do last summer. I want you to have fun, like a whole lot of fun. Like go outside every day over the summer, ride your bike, go to the park, spend as much time as you can with family. This year has taught us that each day is a gift, to be opened slowly and savored and enjoyed. So this summer, enjoy and have a ton of fun. Don't do any schoolwork, none whatsoever. Everyone have a great summer, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Shepard. Good afternoon again, families, friends, students, and faculty. And thank you once again for joining us for our lower school closing exercises. Many of our lower school students in other grades and their families are joining us virtually today. Last year, that was the only way we could gather. I am grateful for the opportunity this year to celebrate our fifth graders in person and look forward to our eventual return to bigger gatherings. Before we proceed, I would like to acknowledge the work of our amazing buildings and grounds crew and our tech team for making this vision of an outdoor actual ceremony a reality. Thank you. Certainly last spring was a shock to each of us. One day in March, everything was suddenly shut down. School continued, but school as we knew it, school as these students knew it, ceased. Last summer brought its own set of challenges as we struggled to reinvent how school would look, put safety measures in place, and dealt with last-minute changes in personnel. Fifth grade families, thank you for everything you've done to help keep our community safe. Thank you for your patience as we navigated remote and in-person concurrent instruction, which seemed crazy, and we made it work. Thank you for your continued support of our program and our faculty as we weathered so many changes together. I'd like to especially thank Mrs. Cleveland for her tireless leadership of our fifth grade team. Special thanks to her right-hand women, Mrs. Colleen Amberg and Mrs. Judy McCormick, for their support with fifth grade. Thank you to every member of our lower school faculty, to our Director of Curriculum, Mrs. Jennifer Schmidt, our lower school assistant principal and early childhood curriculum leader, Ms. Carrie Missalonis, and our elementary curriculum leader, Ms. Aileen Halverson. Your efforts to reinvent what school looks like without impacting what school at MPA feels like have been absolutely monumental. Our tech team, under the leadership of Assistant Head of School, Mr. Vincent Hermosillia, became experts at troubleshooting tech issues on the fly, and we could not have managed this year without them. Allow me also to take an opportunity to recognize an MPA warrior who is hanging up her whistle this June. After 41 years of serving as an educator, a coach, athletic director, a fantastic colleague, and the esteemed inventor of Flamin' Hot Cheetos with nacho cheese sauce as a concession item at the gym, Coach P is heading off to enjoy a well-deserved retirement. Countless students and colleagues are left with the positive impact you've made on their lives, Linda. As the note hanging on her office door proclaims, we love you, Coach P. And now our students. Whether these fifth graders have been with us since pre-K 3 or just joined us for this school year, they have added to our community in countless ways. We've gotten to witness some amazing growth and transformation in the midst of a pandemic, no less. After today, these students will no longer be fifth graders. They will officially be middle school students. They won't have a teacher who walks them to class each day. They will have lockers. They will change classes every period. They will change clothes, thankfully, for PE. They won't have Friday folders or weekly teacher newsletters. They will receive a daily morning report in their own personal email that they will have to check for announcements all by themselves. They won't have a homeroom group. They'll have an advisory group that they see once a week. They won't get to hear my sing-song, "Good morning, fifth grade," every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as they go to PE. They will go to PE or sports practice at the end of their day, at best giving me the cool guy head nod as they stroll past. They will be off to more independence, to more varied opportunities, to expectations of more maturity, all bundled up as middle school adventures. But we hope that, from time to time, they will see their lower school teachers walking across campus and wave a little hello. We hope that each 3-minute passing period between classes in middle school is an opportunity for a deep, calming breath and a reminder of their abilities. We hope we've told them enough times how truly capable they are. We hope they take a moment to glance at their reflection in the locker room or in their locker mirror and remember what mighty warriors they are before they step into the hallway, into the gym, or onto the field. We hope that each time they open their middle school lockers and their eyes meet what I am sure will be very neatly stacked piles of books and school supplies, that they remember how much lower school teachers care for them, believe in them, and know that they will change the world. And hey, soon-to-be middle schoolers, do us a favor. Every once in a while, take those 13 steps down from Hanson Hall to Barker, I counted, and stop by and say hello. We would love to see those faces, and we look forward to hearing of your many successes. The fifth grade class. If you've been present for the first Friday of each month at your house, then you've likely heard the rejoicing when your student gets to dress down for House Colors Day or School Spirit Wear Day. Might be similar to how they dressed during remote learning. One of my personal favorite perks of our house system. Each year, each of our 5 houses earns house points, and wearing house colors is the simplest way to earn points for your house. Other house points are accrued through classroom challenges, lunchtime games, parents association events, participation in athletics and the arts in a normal year, and other school events. Our end of year tally determines the house in first place. This year's final scores have been tabulated, and I have to tell you, it's a huge upset. Very exciting. In 5th place this year, with 14,916 points, Withington. In 4th place this year, with 14,972 points, Blake. In 3rd place this year, you're not going to believe it, 15,628 points for House Malcolm. You're on the edges of your seats. In 2nd place with 15,824 points, Norton. Which means our House Cup goes to Theodore. With 16,123 points. At this time, I am pleased to announce the winner of our Parents Association Art Contest. I'll be joined by Mrs. Dooney Cozy-Gay, Parents Association President, to present the award for 5th grade. Our other classes are over in Hanson Hall. Each year, our Parents Association selects by blind vote original art pieces from students. These pieces are professionally framed and become a part of our permanent art collection to be displayed in our gallery. In addition, a digital copy of the work is archived in our Mancini Library. Finally, our winner receives a monetary award. This year's winners of the Parents Association Art Award are, in 2nd grade, Devorah Hannon, and in 5th grade, MJ DeVita. Congratulations, MJ. Oh, and here comes the artwork. MJ's is the floral piece. And now to present some final thoughts on the school year, Mrs. Cleveland.
Thank you, Mrs. Curran. Thank you, Mrs. Shepard, Mrs. Alonis. My 5th grade warriors, parents, special guests, especially Mrs. Colleen Amber and Miss Judy McCormick, who without their willingness to step in, I don't know how we would have made it to today. A little over a week ago, I gave the 5th graders an opportunity to be a part of a press conference. In order to ask me a question, the students had to be able to write down their answers that I provided. I told them that I would try my best to answer each and every question. Well, since that time, there's been one question in particular that has stuck with me. And if we were in the classroom right now, I would ask you, my students, to be taking out your agendas and a pencil or a writing utensil and get ready to write down my answer. The question that lingered with me since that day was, Mrs. Cleveland, Are we your favorite class? Well, unlike most of the questions that day, this one actually caught me a little bit off guard. And I'm sure that somehow I muddled through with some response about how picking a favorite class is like picking a favorite child. And since these students know me so well, they know that that's just something I would not do. But today, I need to actually readdress this topic for my students. 5th grade, you are the class who will go down in my mind as the most memorable class of my career. In August, you came to me with masks or through screens, and you showed up. You persevered through challenges that no group of 10 and 11-year-olds should have to endure, but you continued on. You navigated new technology, you learned to write emails to help me better communicate with you, and you did it. I could go on and on, but honestly, the truth is that there is nothing that this group of students could not do and did not overcome this year. Class, are you my favorite class? My favorite students? Oh, class, you are something so much more than that. As any parent here could tell you, there is actually something far greater than being a favorite. You have made me so proud. Thank you for all that you have done this year to be the best versions of yourself and be the best that you could be. As we had our little session earlier, my response to you all is I love each and every one of you. And to the parents and guardians of this amazingly resilient group of students, thank you, thank you, thank you for entrusting me with the care of your children, especially in a year when all we could do was trust in each other. Mrs. Hurrick, it is now my absolute honor to present to you my pride and joy, the 5th grade Warriors of Morgan Park Academy.
Fifth graders, this is it. Your final few moments as 5th graders. When I call your name, please come forward and receive from Mrs. Cleveland your certificate, thus officially completing your obligations in the 5th grade at Morgan Park Academy. Sarah Basic. Addison Benford. Elise Brown. MJ DeVita. Brooklyn Dotson. Haviland Dow. Teddy Eccles. Dexter Fortner. Ivan Fullalove. Carter Harris. Ryan Hassan. Madison Henderson. Kylie Johnson. Ellison Kelly. Kingston Kelly. Max Coranda Wade. Logan Lomax. Jacob McGee. Alina McLaughlin. James Muhammad. Billy Perry. Oh, hang on, Billy, sorry. Pull your mask down for a moment, or hold your certificate up. Certificate up. You get to walk twice, Billy. Billy Perry. Willow Proctor. Layla Skipper. And I want to acknowledge that Brooklyn Starks is not able to be with us today. And finally, Madison White. Congratulations, fifth graders. Now it is our pleasure to present the fifth grade year-end awards for excellence in student life and in academics. Each year, the Arts Department faculty has the opportunity to recognize outstanding performance in each of the visual and performing arts. Mrs. Egan and Mr. Rogala will now join me to hand off the Arts Department awards. This year's fifth grade music award goes to Alina McLaughlin. And the fifth grade art award goes to MJ DeVita. I'll invite Mrs. Cleveland back to help present the Global Citizen Award for the 5th grade. By virtue of their educational experience at Morgan Park Academy, all students who are here will exit with a developing awareness of contemporary global issues, advanced knowledge of the world around them, and a mature understanding that change isn't something that happens without the actions of individuals. This award is chosen by 5th grade teachers based on student passion for global education, interest in world issues, and commitment through action to finding ways to make an impact in the world around them. This year's Global Citizen Award goes to Ellison Kelly. Lower School Assistant Principal Ms. Carrie Misalonis will join me to help present the next set of awards. Annually, the Lower School faculty nominates students to receive the Young Author, Ravenous Reader, and Superior Sportsmanship Awards. Once all of our nominations have been gathered, the names are put to a blind vote of the whole Lower School faculty to determine the award recipients. These students should demonstrate a love for reading, for writing, or for fairness in the athletic arena, respectively. They should demonstrate not only sharp skills in these areas, but the grace to always seek improvement and remain receptive to feedback. This year's recipient of the Young Author Award is Max Coranda Wade. For our Ravenous Reader Awards, we offer those awards to one boy and one girl. The faculty nominated and then voted for Ravenous Readers Elise Brown and Ryan Hassan. Likewise, we have two recipients for the Superior Sportsmanship Award. Those recipients are Logan Lomax and Teddy Eccles. The Good Citizenship Awards are presented annually to a 5th grade boy and girl who have been nominated and then voted on by the entire lower school faculty. Our 5th grade Good Citizens clearly and consistently demonstrate the following qualities: dependability and reliability, a dedication to and interest in helping all members of the school community in both good times and in bad, leadership by both word and deed, kindness to all, both peers and adults, and compassion for all members of the Morgan Park Academy community. This year's recipients of our Good Citizenship Awards are Brooklyn Dotson and Kingston Kelly. The Independent Thinker Awards recognize a 5th grade boy and girl who embody our mission to foster divergent and creative thinking and regularly and consistently contribute to our lower school program. They model the MPA way: be kind and do your best in their interactions with peers and adults. They maintain an open mind when cultivating friendships and embrace the diversity that makes our community so great. In short, these students help to make Morgan Park Academy's lower school a more just, more compassionate, more fascinating place. This year's Independent Thinker Award winners are Layla Skipper and Ivan Fulala. Congratulations to all of our award recipients. And my sincerest congratulations once again to our fifth graders, now officially middle school students. Fifth graders, as you leave lower school, I hope you will always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you feel, smarter than you think, and loved more than you will ever know. Whether you've been a member of the MPA community for a year or for a lifetime, we are exceedingly proud of all you have accomplished. You are well on your way to becoming global leaders. You, my friends, will change the world. On behalf of the lower school faculty and staff, I invite you to check out the farewell videos from our other grades, pre-K 3 through 4th grade, that will be available online after the ceremony. Though we were unable to celebrate our year end in one large gathering, our students and faculty have worked hard to reflect sincerely on a year like no other. If you're joining us online today, if you're already at home online, the pre-K through 4th grade farewell videos will immediately follow this ceremony. Honored guests, thank you for joining us to officially close out this school year. Please know how grateful we are for your involvement in your students' education and your partnership with Morgan Park Academy. All of us wish you and your families a safe and restful summer. I look forward to seeing smiling faces in person and soon. Assembled guests, please join me in congratulating this year's 5th grade class. Our 5th graders will process out to the sidewalk around Jones Bowl, spread out so that they can greet their guests. Thank you so much. Have a safe and restful summer.